And it's on EA Sports. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout. But still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points. And this game is overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. First down run with Elliott, going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now Elliott. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. And play will be stopped here with 10 seconds remaining in overtime as they've called a timeout. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Smith. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with Elliott. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Chris Jones on the stop.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 27. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Here's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it and brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? Connecting with Hill, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Well, let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.